How we doing, people? Bear with me. You guys know the drill. I am getting my community post out. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Bear with me, gang. Get to you guys in the chat in a second. Right. What's up, peeps? Look at you guys already in here. Noodle, I'm the same. What's up, everybody? Yeah, just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Literally just roll my community post out. Okay. How are we doing, peeps? What's up? Think we're good. Explorer, Chad, what's up? Noodle. Dino, what's up? We can't hear you? My audio seems good on my end. I'm good. I'm good, right, everybody? It looks good to me. I'm not. Oh, listen, I'm good with this now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not falling for this mistake. I'm not muted. We're not doing this. I know I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, Noodle. I'm surprised as well, man. I can't lie. My predictions were not on par today. I have to say. Yes, Walmart. I've been force fed that singular sentence for the last 2 months. Okay, great. I don't know which one of you that is. Oh, fuck's sake, isn't it? It's Ali. It's probably you, right? Yeah, it's my Mexican twin now. Who's also just so happened to uploaded my 306 predictions, which I'm gonna look at in a little bit. We're gonna do that in a little bit. I don't want to do it now because I had a bit of a howler from what I remember. Predictions didn't go my way. But hey, no, I never claimed to be a psychic, did I? Also, I know I'm not using my headphones today. For some reason, they are not playing ball with my Bluetooth, so I'm just using my AirPods. I don't know why they aren't doing it, but I'm sure I'll fix it. What's up? Like, yeah, fair enough, bro. Listen, I'm not surprised that Merab won. Because the odds reflected it. It was always going to be a close fight. I just thought Sean would be able to do what he needed to do before Merab could, right? I always think it would have been an early Sean finish, and that was his path to victory. And I just thought he would get it. Merab would beat Sean 49-46. Yeah, I think that was the right scorecard as well. I know there's a couple of judges who gave it 48-47, which I think is fucking insane. Still haven't slept? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. What did Leo give a coup? Now we can't take bedtimes saying Navigator, but I appreciate it all the same. Aaliyah showed me a teaser of the video. I can say it's so funny. Oh yeah, I will. We'll get stuck into it in a little bit. Sean was minus 130 favorite. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? I know the odds changed quite a little bit, but the point is, it was basically a pick 'em, right? Which is interesting when you get two guys with such contrasting styles to be that close in the odds. You know, it was. I mean, I would say Merab very much impressed me. I never, I never ruled out like the possibility of him winning at all. But I didn't think he would be that effective. It was Dean Thomas on the commentary who said something about a butterfly in a storm or something like that, right? Which I think is a perfect analogy for it. So hard to pick out when he's bobbing and weaving all the time, and he's able to keep that pace and be mobile. Sean's just never going to find him, and he didn't. Sean 3-5. I thought one was competitive. Nah, that's crazy. I think you could give a Sean one round, and I think it was probably and it would have been the last one. That would have been it. Honestly, the new champion, yeah, I'm very happy about that. Listen, I know I picked Grasso in my predictions, but I did say my heart wanted Shevchenko to win. Brain picked Grasso, but she proved me very wrong. Thankfully, I'm very happy I'm actually happy I got that one wrong. I'm glad to see Shevchenko got her belt back because I do think she was unjustly robbed in that second fight they had. So glad to see her back with the belt. New challenge ahead. I think we can nip that one in the bud. We don't need a fourth fight. I don't think it was a particularly good fight, but Shevchenko did what she needed to do, and it's MMA at the end of the day. You're not necessarily fighting for the crowds all the time. You're fighting to win. That's what it's about. So I can't fault her for that. A disciplined performance. Grasso couldn't answer the grappling. That was really the story of the fight. So I'm excited to see where she goes next. I don't know who you'd probably throw against. Amanda Fiora is probably the obvious name. Rose Namajunas, I know she's in there too. Did I pay for the pay-per-view? I don't pay for pay-per-views in the UK. We get it on a subscription thing. So no, I didn't pay. Oh, am I still good? Can you guys still see me? We lagging? Oh shit. We good now? Are we good now? No. What is going on, man? Are we good now? I think we're good. No, we are not good right now. Brilliant. Come on, man. We good now? Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know how far behind. My stream might be delayed a little bit. Holy shit, 27 people in here. Are we good? Okay, there's a little bit of a delay, but we're coming back. We good now? I hope we're okay. I know I keep saying it. My streaming software is bugging right now. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're back now. We're back. What's up, Jose? Laggy still? Looks good on my end now, so I think we're okay. Sorry, but I've no rain today. I was saying it when Merab fights strikers, he's way more careful and doesn't get clipped as much. That was my concern because everyone was looking at that sort of short left hook off the clinch that Moraes caught him with, as did Cejudo. Sean O'Malley has a different frame, right? And he fights, his striking is a different approach. So I'm kind of not surprised that shot wasn't there at all because obviously we're not really in. Sean doesn't find himself in those pocket exchanges too much because he's got the longer frame and he's planning to use that. So it doesn't surprise me there. Yeah, but it was a very good performance from Merab. I have to say, you cannot deny him, man. It was very, very good. He made Sean look normal, as he said. I'm coping. Sean 50-45 Rob Fred Merab. If only, man. Listen, we can talk what we want. Listen, I thought Sean would beat him, but I never really felt confident with that pick. I just how I've envisioned the fight going. I think a lot of us probably picked him too, especially how good that Vera performance was. I know there's obviously questions over how the level of competition in that regard compared to Merab, but we know how good Sean is on the feet. But against styles make fights. I look back to the Leon fight. I think it's a perfect example of that too. It's just stylistically a tough one, right? 6-4 predictions for 10 fights. Let's effing go. Shout out to my massive underdog pick of Souza. I can back me on this one. Yeah, fairs, man. It was a tough card, a tough night, honestly. I'm not, I don't claim to be a prophet, but I had a rough night. Merab done that to Sean. Imagine what Ilya would do to Sean. I don't know, man. I stand by. That's still a tough fight for both guys. Styles make fights. I don't, you cannot use MMA math like that. We've said this so many times. We have. So, no, I don't rule out Sean losing that fight unless Topuria would use the grappling. And even then, I don't know, man. Because Topuria, he plants his feet a lot more with his shots. So he's not as mobile. He's not bobbing around. His head's, he obviously does weave his head, but not in the same way that Merab does. Merab always keeps it off the center line, which makes him so hard to hit. Topuria doesn't necessarily do that. So I actually think it is still a tough fight for both guys. Yeah. Jordan always had overrated takedown defense. 65% takedown defense. People acting like he was Aldo. I don't think it was that. I just think, for me, I never really considered that. I always thought Sean would be able to get up. That was my thing. I thought I knew he'd probably get taken down. Probably not as much as he did in the actual fight. But I had the sort of faith that he would be able to get back up pretty convincingly. But Merab, man, he did good. Because that's the way, it's the cardio, isn't it? It's what he did to Jan. Jan got back to his feet loads of times when they fought. I'm talking about when he fought Merab. But he just got taken down again. And he just got drowned. And we're back. It's time to leave with the video. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a minute. Ilya beat John, light heavyweight. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? Come on. What does that mean, bro? Cool. But yeah. But it was a fun card, though. I actually really enjoyed the Sphere stuff. I told you, this was really, it was always going to be fun. It's something different. It's something new. Innately, there is something there, right? I can't be mad about it. I thought all the graphics and shit were awesome. I love that shit. That was so cool. So I'm a fan. I hope they do it again. I know they probably won't, but hey, I enjoyed it. What's the next big fight to look out for in the UFC, which is day announced? 307, Alex Pereira's fighting Khalil Roundtree Jr., but that whole card's kind of eh. 308 is what you should be looking at. That's Topuria versus Max Holloway. That is in October, I believe, the 24th. Maybe I'm wrong there. It's October something, I believe. Didn't think it was going to be a smothering. I mean, that's what he does, man. If it's going to be a round win, it was going to be that, right? The Oba fight was mental. That's one of my, honestly, whichever round that was, you know which one I'm talking about because it was actually batshit. One of the best rounds I've ever seen ever. Insane, man. Hi, brother from New Zealand. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. I appreciate that, Taron. Listen, I've got big love for New Zealand. It's the number one place on my bucket list to visit. So, beautiful country. Drunk watching Sean get beat wasn't fun. Yeah. Tried doing it sober at fucking 6:30 in the morning or 7 in the morning, whatever time it was. I was in the trenches at that point. I can't lie. I planned on having a nap to the main card. I'm glad I didn't because I had a really long day. But I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I couldn't even fall asleep. So I just gave up and watched the whole thing instead. Ilya versus Max, Islam Arman on 310. Ilya Max 308, right? And then Islam Arman on 310. Okay. I'm there for that. I don't know if Islam will be... I feel like Islam might wait until New Year, though. We know what he's like. December Sean DDP. Yeah, I like that too. Listen, there's a lot of fights floating around that haven't actually been put together. So I don't really mind what we get. Listen, it's a good time to be an MMA fan. It really isn't. I know I made the fight fatigue video, which kind of counteracts that. But, you know, I have a flair for the dramatic. Merab didn't really even try to control Jan. He knew he couldn't allow Sean to be on his feet for too long. He had good control against Marlon. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, Merab in particular, he's very good at not letting you up. And even if you do get up, it doesn't matter because he's set such a high pace. He'll just take you down again. That's just how it is. Like, that's what makes him so effective. It is cardio is king. It's what they say about, you know, every time. America moment. Yeah. Wait, well, I mean, was it an America moment? Realistically? I mean, I guess it was. Umar versus Merab might be the only time I ever root for someone from Dagestan. No, I quite like Merab. I think Merab's endearing, man. I think he's fun. I think you're boring if you think otherwise. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to have a look at that video that Ali graciously made. Okay. So this is my 306 predictions with... Okay. All right, hang on a minute. I need to just make sure this is all good on my end. My Taporia research, I need to close all that shit up. We don't need that no more. Started planning that out the other day. Okay, right. Fucking thumbnail, bro. Okay. That bet will get me copyright claimed. It probably will, but we're going to find out. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, you guys can still hear me, right? Cool, you can. All right. There we go. Cool, you can. All right. There we go. Cool. What's right? I'll tell you what. Let's do this now.
It's about to go horribly,
that thing on Discord. I'll give you guys my official... You can clip this. I'll give you guys my official predictions for 306.
These are fair shouts, by the way. I'll say it.
Well, why not, right? Why not? UFC 306. Let's get it. I don't think... Listen, it's a tough card to predict, so I'm not really sure, but we're going to try. Okay. Right, so we'll start from the... We'll just do the main card. Ronaldo Rodriguez. I think TKO. Early TKO for him. He's good. Ode Osborne's on a bit of a... He's on a bit of a skid, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I mean, he won by decision. He nearly finished him, to be fair, didn't he?
Last fight to
oh, no, Osborne nearly finished him.
Who did Rodriguez beat?
I'm not mad about that one.
Beat? Dennis Bondar. I mean, yeah, decent win that, actually, in a submission. Could be a submission. I'm going to go stick with what I said, TKO.
For the winner, by unanimous
oh, fuck. Okay, hopefully I don't get copyright claim now. We should be okay.
Daniel Zellhuber, I think that's a really good fight against Rubovic. I don't really know how to call that one, but I like Zellhuber a lot, so I'm going to go with decision for him.
Close. Listen, I'm not even mad about that one. I know I got it wrong, but that fight was so close.
Diego Lopez with a round 1 or 2 TKO against the cage.
Close.
Ortega's too durable to go down, but he will get stopped. The ref will step in. Lopez will just have too much for him in the output. Flurry. It'll take him out with a TKO standing.
Fair prediction. Fair prediction. I think that I stand by it. Fair prediction.
Co-main's a tricky event. I'm a level with you, man, because obviously you guys know I'm a massive Shevchenko fan. But listen, we're doing picks. I got to go with my brain and not my heart. And my brain says Alexa Grasso is going to get it done.
My brain's wrong.
By decision. Maybe even submission, actually.
Yeah, that was a close shout.
I'll go decision, Alexa Grasso. Again, I want Shevchenko to win. I will reinstate that or reinforce that. But yeah, Alexa Grasso by decision.
And
yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment.
UFC flyweight champion of the world.
Okay. Main event, I got Sean O'Malley by a first round knockout against Merab Khalishvili. Maybe second, actually. Let's go second round.
Ooh, that was a rough one. Yeah, okay. That was a rough one. Yeah, this is all of us right now. That is all of us right now. Yeah, rest in peace, bantamweight division. Okay, get fucked. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Okay, great. Brilliant, thank you. Yeah, listen, rough night at the office, but whatever. That's part of the game. It's what we sign up for. Listen, I'm not even that mad about Merab being champ. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Sean's that exciting. Merab's kind of entertaining. Did my camera move?
You did. I think I knocked it. There we go. Focus up. Hello, Dance, my friend. I know, Tyrone. I know, man. I know. When 62 on card, male fights plus Chef Shaker, that's decent, man. Make MMA challenge just to glaze Merab. Do it, bro. We need more. Alexa just didn't push as much. She seemed on the defensive, so many missed opportunities. I think she was so aware of that takedown with how easily she got taken down. Like, she couldn't really answer that. I think is I almost wanted Shevchenko to just stay on the feet in the later rounds because she was good 4 rounds up at that point, and I was like, why risk it? Because she'd come close to nearly getting submitted a couple times. Why would you run that risk? Stay on the feet. You're better there too, for the most part. And Grasso's not got the power to knock you out. So I would just look to stay on the feet, use the hands, stay disciplined, nothing flashy, just stick behind the jab and the leg kicks. That's what I would have done if I was Shevchenko in that last round because she was running that risk and she nearly paid for it actually a couple times to Alexa's credit. Every main event right since 298 besides Bilal, and yes, I am counting SA pick is right. No, you can't do that. I'm afraid you can't. Are you gonna KMS? Because Merab is champ. What the F is life about right now? Oh, I'm so mad about Merab being champ. Who isn't, man? I mean, I'm not, as I said, but I know a lot of people are. Listen, stylistically, I get it. But I think out of the cage, he's entertaining, he's fun. And listen, eras come and go, man. This is how it is. I think Sean will be back. I don't know. Who do you put him next? That's the question. Who do you put against Sean now, right? Who do you throw him against now? Music back on. Cool. What's up, Ariane, my man? You know it, brother. You know it. Sean Corey. Yeah, that was long in the making, wasn't it? That's what we should have had, really. Instead of Vera and instead of, what's his face? So, yeah, I like that too. I like all of those. Bro, my AirPods are tweaking right now. I'm trying to fix the noise cancelling is not working on them. I just got these. Can we play ball? They aren't playing ball right now. Corey got dumb dirty by giving emoji in the way. I can't see it. By giving Umar. Yeah, I know. Listen, but that's MMA. It passes you by like that. That's how it happens. It sucks. It shouldn't have happened to him. And it could have happened to a nicer dude. In truth, but that's MMA, right? Merab, Bilal, and Jones are champs who are in the worst timeline possible. Yeah. Well, listen, Shavkat's on the horizon. We got Aspinall in the game. I don't think it's, I won't worry too much. I think the move of bantamweight is Sean versus Corey, Piotr Figgy, Umar, Merab. Yeah, me too. I agree with all of that. I know Merab was really calling for Figgy, but I think he kind of wants an easier fight. I don't know. It makes sense for. I mean, listen, you can argue Figgy deserves the shot. I think he needs one more personally. Merab, Umar makes the most sense to me from a stylistic perspective, and also just what Umar's done and beating Sandhagen like that. I don't think you can really deny him personally, but everyone's got their opinions, right? Everyone has their opinions. I like all of them. And Sean Corey's, I always was, if you go back on the old streams, I was clamoring for that matchup for so long. But honestly, reminds me of a lot of Max Young hungry. Just appreciate him not getting thrown to the wolves like they did Max. Yeah, Gastain has learned a bit. Yeah, I agree. Listen, I know he didn't probably have the most exciting fight, but again, it's not about that. It's about winning. The only thing I didn't like was him calling for the 50K. Like, I get it. You're trying to secure the bag, but no. It's a bit. Come on, bro. Merab just doesn't like the fact that Umar gets the fight for the title with one win. I mean, I do understand that, but I think you've just got to look at the manner of Umar's wins and how he's looked pretty much invincible in all of them. Who was it that he fought? Actually, to be fair, didn't he get dropped, actually? Who was it that dropped him? Was it Ismagulov? If I got that one, I probably got the name wrong. Who was it that fought him? Have a look. There was a guy that fought him a few fights ago that dropped him, right? Like, dropped him early. It was quite a big upset. No, it wasn't fucking Ismagulov. Al-Makan? Who the fuck was it? You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. They added this fit? Yeah, I saw, man. I saw. I played it, actually. I played it earlier today. I played, like, one quick game. Told Merab's going to win last Sunday. Yes, Trayfield. You can do the I told you so's, bro. You can do the I told you so's. Listen, it was always going to be a close fight, as I said. Always going to be a dicey one. Yeah, no, it wasn't Demir. Sorry, I don't know which guy it was, but someone dropped him, right? Al-Makan, yeah. So listen, he's not invincible. No one is in this game. But I think you take that even out of the equation, he's just looked demolished. He's just looking insanely good. So I get it. Adana's Kai's mental. She always gets busted up every fight, but I love watching her fights. As I said, her fight versus Carol Rosa is one of my favorites ever. Awesome fight. And that one was a banger too. Also gassed in the fight. Yeah, true. But you say that, but I think he's disproved all those theories. If you look at the Sandhagen performance, he set an insane pace for the entire 25 minutes and was rarely slowing down by the end of it. So I don't really think there's arguments about his gas tank no more. What's that reply? Good to see you, bro. There we go. Now it's working. But good to see you, man. We're a little early today, so that's probably why you'll be able to catch the stream, huh? All out my ears. Get used to these. Congrats, bro. Don't fumble the bag, man. Been there. I was actually surprised by Diego's speed compared to Brian was awesome too. Man, I mean, I'm not. Are you? Brian's always had struggle with speed. That was always been his big disadvantage at featherweight. For me personally, I wasn't surprised by that. Even the prediction I talked about the flurries, right? That Diego will be able to catch him because he has that advantage there. Brian's weight cut's always been really tough at featherweight, and his speed his lack of speed is the sort of byproduct of that. So I'd like to see him move up to lightweight personally because I don't think he can hang at featherweight anymore. I think the age is catching up to him. It's struggling. And Diego Lopez is really in the time of his life right now in terms of his fighting career. And it was evident, wasn't it? He was so much faster. Hey, reply. That sounds a bit predatory, bro. We gotta chill. Can I get some thoughts on the card? Or on the one in the Discord? Okay. Where did you put that? Am I dumb? Listen, I so many fucking tabs. My ass getting confused. Oh, here. Okay. List of champs in my Sims. Oh, is this what you're talking about? No. What's up, Wolf? How are you, bro? Think Merab beats him? Yeah. What Umar? I don't know, man. I think it's really tough, that one. I think it's really tough. Honestly, I have no idea how to call that fight. In truth, I have no clue. Not a Scooby, mate. The Ronaldo guy was annoying as F at the presser, even though Osborne was respectful, kind of bummed he won. Sometimes the good guy don't always win, my man. In the thread? Where the fuck is the thread? Am I stupid? I'm so bad at Discord sometimes. Where is the thread? Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, I got it. For some reason it wasn't showing up. Well, the New York one, is this what you're talking about? Well, I lost money with sugar and that thief of a lazy boy anyway, it is what it is. Earned it back with my Arsenal. Yeah, fair enough, Mike. Listen. Yeah, I lost I mean, I bet like a couple quid on the card, a little acca, but that's the game. Legend Super is gone with Ilya? No, not really. Audio was dog shit, not shade. The graphics straight out PS3. I disagree. I thought the graphics were really cool. The audio was a little bit weird. I agree with that, but I thought the graphics were sick. I think they were great. The card, okay. What Usman, Mohammed? Are you saying how you want me to know? What are you asking? How I think these would go? I mean, Usman versus Balal by TKO. I don't think so. I think Mohammed would actually work him. All the way to Poirier by KO. No, it'll go the other way around. Shevchenko Pennington by KO. No, I think she'd sub her. I think Shevchenko would submit her. Maybe a TKO actually, a ground TKO. Volk defeats Sarukian. No, I don't think so. Covington defeats Poirier by TKO. No. He's got pillow hands, bro. He ain't winning that. Oliveira Ortega. Yeah, by UD. I could see that. Jan versus Dillashaw by KO. No. No. Brashka defeats Blachowicz by KO. It's a tough one, isn't it? I think Brashka's got to move down, so I don't know if that would even happen. Yudong defeats Vera by KO. Nah, Vera by KO. Nah. By decision, yeah. Rodriguez defeats Ige by TKO. Other way around. Costa defeats Holland by TKO. I don't. Well, yeah, I'm okay with that. I like all the fights though. One of Brian's punches was always answered by three-piece flurries. Yeah, exactly. He just had a massive advantage. He was just at 3 steps ahead, wasn't he? Really. Rabbi Sumo, trust me, I predict the MMA fight. Listen, you might get one right every once in a while. Doesn't mean you're going to get every single one. I don't know how you call that fight truthfully. I could not pick a fight. Could make a prediction there with any good faith there. Just talked about all the fights for main events to top bangers. I know. It sucks because I was actually talking in our Discord. I was on record saying that if the co-main and main were really good, it could be better than 300, and I stand by that. I think it would have been because honestly, there's so many good fights. Everything below the co-main event was insane. It was just batshit. So many good bouts. Rafi's fighting on 309. Yes, I saw that against. We don't know who though, right? So that's always a big question on who he's fighting. Listen, it doesn't really matter. I'm tuning in either way. That's an awesome fight. That shit is running. I would love to see Henry Cejudo versus O'Malley, see height difference. I mean, that's kind of been boiling for a while, right? So who knows? Wouldn't surprise me. We get that. Got a blasting last night. Yeah, he's got a bit of a mouth, doesn't he? No, did he? I enjoyed the co-main, but the main felt like a replay of DDP Strickland. Did it? I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I thought DDP Strickland was a very close fight. Completely different, Isaac. I got to disagree with you there, my man. Personally. Literally just 2 finishes today. Carl was boring as F, and the venue looked sick. Yeah, was there only 2? No, there was definitely more than that, right? Maybe there wasn't. But either way, the fights were awesome. It's not always about... a lot of the times, it's the fights that don't have finishes that are more exciting. So I'm kind of... I don't really think that's relevant. I think you just got to look at the fight for what it was. Was it really only 2 finishes? Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. That's fucking insane. There's... But they were great fights. Like, Ode Osborne Rodriguez was insane. Rubic Zelhuba was batshit. Ortega Lopez was really good. Aldana Dumont was really good. Bahamondes. Oh, no, there was more. 1, 2. Am I tripping? No, there was 2. Yeah, Bahamondes versus Torres was insane. Souza Yaharegi was insane, really good as well. Shires Van? Are you kidding me? That fight was insane as well. Like, come on, man. Awesome fights. He was only 5'9". Nah, he's definitely taller than 5'9". I think he's like 5'11". Nichols a 2,000 favorite. Yeah, he's going to knock him out. I need to see what the odds are by first round KO. I'm going to put some money on it probably. Bet the house on Craig. To be fair, that is the most Craig way of winning, is it not? So, doesn't surprise me there. Lopez deserves the title shot over Volk. No. Listen, I want to be that guy and agree with you, Oscar, but I'm a man of principle. I don't think Volk should fight Topuria because I don't think it goes well for him, but he obviously does deserve it because of his stature as the featherweight champion. So I feel like you have to give it to him. You know, if we're going off of principle, which is how I like to do things with my predictions and what I think is going to happen and what I want to happen, you have to give it to Volkan, obviously, even if I think Topuria is going to knock him out again. But hey, thanks, Trayfield. I appreciate that. I'm 5'8". 5'9" on a good day. Volk called out Lopez for an interim title fight? Doesn't make sense, does it really? What's the point in that? I didn't see that. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Volk's not a guy. Why would you want to fight for interim? You've got the credibility to go and get the instant rematch, so just wait for that. Lopez is the man of the night after that. Watching him win with his fight, then Coach Grasso with his beat-up face was awesome. Yeah, legend, man. I mean, I was wondering if he was going to do that. So I guess it was dependent on how much damage he took. And, you know, I think he was okay enough, right? He was clearly bruised up, and they were super swelling up in that corner. But, yeah. Okay. Sorry, hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Chandler Oliveira's been booked. Yeah, number 2. It's a close fight, guys. Don't even rule out Chandler in that one. Watching Val work Grasso 5 rounds made me happy. But the Gillian 4 and 5. And the armbar, man. Yeah, the back take. Oh, I shat myself there. Straight up. And yeah, the armbar for me was the scary one. But there was a nice little switch, sort of escape that Shevchenko did, which was beautiful work. He was very good, very cerebral with her grappling. Very impressed. I mean, if Lopez has to fight one more time, he should fight loser of Holloway. Yeah, he needs one more. I don't think he deserves the shot. I think he needs one more fight, which I think is fair. He could probably wait and eventually get it, but listen, this game moves fast if you sit around. So Corey Sanding is a perfect example. So personally, I think he deserves one more. I like the loser of Holloway Topuria or Evloev Sterling. Yeah, I like both of those. And again, Evloev, you've got the narrative behind it already, so that fight sells itself. Merab Umar, Figgy Yarn, Sean Corey. Yeah, someone said that earlier. Vera Phillips, Song versus Font. Aldo Cejudo after Aldo beats Batista. Yeah, I like all of those, man. All of those. I'm completely on board with you, Lag. UFC Europe Stipe versus John announced when they edited Stipe's shorts, so he's wearing the modern Venom shorts. It's kind of smart. Shows you how fucking long it's been, man. Jesus Christ. Can't believe that fight's happening. Lord grant us Tom Aspinall. I can't help you with maths, bro. I suck at it. I passed. I passed in maths, if that's what you're at. Like, that's my limits, and I've forgotten it all. So my mathematics ability is probably the equivalent of a snail. I'll go with that. I've forgotten most of it. I think that happens. You know, it's the most irrelevant shit. Why would you want to learn about trigonometry and that? Do I agree that O'Malley looked really flat in the cage? No, not really. I think he just didn't know what to do. He had no answers for Merab. Merab said it himself. He made him look normal. I don't think O'Malley looked flat. Well, I guess he did, but that's because Merab was so effective. It wasn't because O'Malley didn't turn up that night. Like, for me, it wasn't the same as when I look back at the Leon Bilal fight, because I think Leon came in flat, in my opinion, because of, obviously, there's a lot of factors at play there with the with the time difference and the sleep schedule, and also the way he was fighting, because he clearly, when he showed up and really took the front foot, he was having a lot of success and nearly finished the fight. But he was flat. He didn't turn up that night for me. Bilal obviously had a very good performance, but I don't think Bilal did anything that would have countered Leon at all. Do you know what I mean? It's different with this fight. I think Merab had an excellent game plan that completely neutralized what O'Malley wanted to do, and that's why he struggled so much. Add Kurt Angle to the mix. I like that. Can't go wrong with Kurt Angle. A stat clip of him dolphin diving over, or like front flipping onto someone. I wish I could find it, but I'm sure someone's got it right now. Whether or not to watch 309 because it's so shit. I mean, it's barely been announced, isn't it? Right, UFC 309. Let's have a look. Oh, come on, bro. It's John Jones. If you're watching, don't lie to yourself. How is it shit? What do you mean? We've only had 3 fights announced for it, and 2 of them are bangers. Gone back up for John Stevie. He might be. I don't think we know yet. I'm sure he'd be happy to be the backup. Thing is, this is what my question. For me, this is what I said. This is the only way I see Jones fighting Aspinall is if Stipe pulls out on fight week. That's it. Because I don't think Jones can go and dip out like that. You just can't do it then in fight week. So personally, I think I think that's the only way. I'm secretly, obviously, not hoping for long-term health problems for Stipe, but I wouldn't mind a fight week injury that would put him out conveniently to allow Tom to step in. Very poor. My Mali Merab completely dominated. Yeah, Mark. Merab was excellent, man. So good. Do I kiss my opponents like Merab when I do jiu-jitsu? No, but I do laugh when I get swept. Because it's annoying and it's kind of funny at the same time. John Bank, I think it's a good fight. Yeah, it was a great fight, bro. Come on now. It's a fun fight. Don't take the piss. It's a fun fight. Sean game plan for Merab to be aggressive and he didn't know what to do when Merab didn't put his head on Sean's knuckles. Merab was sort of right in that middle point, right? Where he wasn't sitting on the back foot and walking back, but he also wasn't being very aggressive. He was almost right in that middle space. Similar to how Bilal did it against Leon, actually. Just in that half space in between that clinch range and kickboxing range. He was right in that little pocket there. And, you know, it really worked well for him. People would boo John after he beats Stipe? No, probably not. They should, but they won't. 309 has one good fight. That's Charles versus Chandler 2. Bro, there's been nothing announced for it. What are you talking about? Like, how can you say it's bad when there's literally only been 3 fights? And I think they're all fun. Stipe Miocic versus John Jones is inherently a fun fight. Charles Chandler 2 is obviously great. Hell, Weidman Anders is kind of fun. They're the 3 fights we've got officially announced. Philosopher, a politician, and a juggler walk into a room. Only John Jones comes out. You put anyone in a room with John Jones. John Jones walks out of that room every time. Good in time main card last night. That was for 307, was it not? Not for 309. Or am I tripping? Even Dana got CT or black spots in the brain or something? I mean, maybe he does if he's so adamant on making Jones versus Stipe. That's the okay. Where have you? Okay, let me have a look at this. 309. Oh shit. Okay. Nickel Craig. I think that's a fun one. Natalia Silva out. Yeah, that sucks. Smith Reyes. I think it's fun. Weidman Anders. Kind of fun. Yeah, it's not the greatest card ever. I'm on level with you, but I think it's decent. I think it's pretty fun. I've seen a lot worse, man. Listen, I saw UFC. I want to say it was UFC 250. Was that the Spencer Nunes? Which was actually low-key kind of a fun fight. Yeah, it was. I've said this exactly before. I take that back. It was actually a banger of a card. Yeah, O'Malley knocking out Wineland. Sterling submitting Sandhagen in the first round. Garbrandt buzzer beater Kevin Turnsal. Low-key a banger card. I take that back. I've said that exact thing before. Yeah, I am immediately taking that one back. My fucking apologies. Good God. How do you feel about Mike's retirement? And Dana said he'll be inducted in the Hall of Fame. I mean, they're both good things. Listen, Mike's. We always knew he had one foot out the door over the last couple of years. He obviously kind of fell out of love with the game a little bit. You know, fair enough. He's done everything he needed to do, and I'm glad Dana's at least doing the decent thing and putting him in the Hall of Fame, and not just erasing him completely as they would with Ngannou. Because we both know Ngannou's never getting in the Hall of Fame. You know, obviously maybe he hasn't done enough to do so, but even if he did, I still don't think he'd get put in because of the bad blood. I don't think it was ever at that level with Mighty Mouse, so I'm glad, you know, they're letting bygones be bygones to some extent. I know it doesn't, not necessarily on a monetary front, and he's probably never going to get paid what he's deserved or owed, but I'm glad he's at least getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Merab is 4th on Bantamweight GOAT list. Probably just won the belt. He's up there because the Bantamweight, in terms of the GOAT list, it is quite shallow, so I'm not, I guess. Sounds crazy when you say it, but maybe you're not wrong. Round 1 Chandler's coming back. I just want to see him back in the cage, man. It's been too long. He's too fun of a fighter to be kept on the ice this long. Kind of gets on my nerves. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No podcast episode today. Will's just schedules all over the gaff because he had to work Bellator last night and watch all the fights. And he was basically all over the place. So we're going to record it tomorrow. I apologize for that. So that'll probably be out at the same time tomorrow. Yeah. But DJ's Hall of Fame induction, he doesn't get the rest of his 11 belts, as Drogba would say. Yeah, a disgrace. Yeah. I mean, that's not they do it anymore. So why would he get any special treatment? They don't do that. You know? What's up, Logan? Sugar loses next match. Will he retire? No. Ah, man, come on. How old is he? Isn't he in his prime right now? Isn't he like late 20s, early 30s? He's 29. That's exactly where he needs to be as a fighter. He'll be back, man. There's a good chance. You know, against Merab, I think as long as Merab's got the belt, I don't think he's going to get it back. But Merab could lose it, man. Merab does get clipped. He's not invincible either. You got to keep that in mind. Styles make fights. So if Merab loses the belt to someone else, a la, I don't know, Umar, you never know. Maybe Sean could win that. I'm not saying he will. I'd probably still pick Umar. But if he was fighting someone else who has the belt, he can come back. He's got plenty of time. He's only 29. So Merab 7th in Bantamweight GOAT list for this Cruz, Aljo, TJ, Barao, Sean, Jan, Merab. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, Barao underrated. People forget about Barao, man. I probably saw Aljo with Cruz personally. But here we are. You know, each to their own. News came out yesterday. Did he? Oh shit. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, that gash was crazy. I can't think of what. I mean, the only one I think I could be worse, not necessarily a specific gash, but in terms of the amount of blood I've seen, was Jim Miller versus Bobby Green. That was insane, man. That was insane. Side story last night was pretty mid. They literally said Mexico love to fight. The Mexicans have grit. I thought it looked sick, man. Maybe you're just a pessimist, man. I thought it was cool. Personally, bro, I thought it was cool. What's up, Craigo? I know. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. It's all up, man. I said whether you jumped in for 5 minutes on one stream 2 months ago, or you're here every week, it don't matter to me, man. I appreciate it. I see you in the comment section. Don't think I forget, man. Thank you. What were the Easter eggs? I don't know. I know there was people talking about that, right? Like 25K for finding the Easter eggs? Fuck knows. Worse than the cut Nate got versus Masvidal, that fight got stopped. Yeah. I think because that one was like the logistical movement of it. Do you know what I mean? Nate's one was like really hanging. 20 mil cool? What do you mean? I only saw the future Mexico part. It was like a media video game footage. Which one was that? I like my favorite one was the Day of the Dead one. Like the 3rd chapter. That was sick as hell, man. I loved all of it. I thought it was sick. I'm glad we got something different. I'm grateful. After so many shitty Apex events and all that, I'm glad the Sphere at least offered something different. The only thing I don't agree with is these horrendous ticket prices. You know, oh, we got the highest gate ever. Yeah, no shit. Look how much money you charged. Michael Chandler type of guy to beat Khabib and Islam in round 1, then lose by KO to Michael Johnson after his 10-8 rounds. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise. Jack Shaw lost by Shinka. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. That was fucking crazy. Visuals 20 mil cool. I mean, I guess not, but listen, I ain't paying 20 mil, am I? I'm watching at home. I thought it was sick. First data, why doesn't Aldana's med team have an eye iron or even an ice pack? Are they allowed both of those things? I don't know how that shit works. So you're gonna have to, if you know more than me. Did they not have that on standby? Or didn't she her cut really open up in the last round? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know all those things. Last chapter was the future. Oh yeah, no, that was kind of cool. A little bit weird, yeah, but I thought it was cool. That was that one. I think they kind of missed the mark thematically, but the other ones were really cool. I love the first one. I thought it was sick. Yeah, it was like Mexican Wakanda. Yeah, that was the vibe I got from it too. But anyway, we could have had 10 title fights. I mean, I guess. I mean, You're talking about the gates, though. It's not really relevant to how much the revenue in terms of how much they're going to spend on the cards. It's not. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Cool. We're good. Hologram stream, Merab and Sean's Walker. Yeah, I love those. Especially they showed them at the start as well. Right at the start. They were awesome. Yeah, I loved all the history parts. The Day of the Dead, yeah, the Day of the Dead one was beautiful, man. It was so cool. And I love that all the costumes that the ring girls had. That was so fucking cool. So much more interesting than your boring ass shit. I don't know how you guys didn't like it. I thought it was really fun, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is from all of us watching it on TV, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I don't know how you can say otherwise, personally. I know the co-main and main were a bit of a letdown. It was a shame because we had such a great card before that. But as a whole, I thought the event was really sick. Really sick. It really sort of escalated, right? It started kind of small. Is this it? They had those sort of fake scaffolding things, and it all opened up, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and cooler and cooler. I liked it. I put it here. I don't know if I have enough. Well, hope you can see that. That was not my intention. There we go. Diego Lopez consistency is underrated. Yeah, man, it's activity's king. Kevin Holland was one fighter of the year because of that. He won 5 fights in a whole year. So, right when he got into the UFC. Pereira's another great example. So was a sub. Can we talk about that? Yeah, really slick. Ringos were awesome. Last two were a bit funny, but the first ones, yeah, they were a bit. The other ones were really cool. The last two were a little bit weird. I will agree with that. With the card, I thought it was a letdown a few times. But the thing is, you're always going to think that. People are never going to have their expectations met. That's the thing. You're always going to be, oh, it wasn't as good as everyone hyped up to be. Well, what else would you want, right? Merab versus Sean, a potential to be a great fight. I know. Yeah, that again, as I said, that was the downside. It just wasn't as good. I disagree. I think Sean is still very good. I think he beats most of the guys in that division. I think just his stars make fights, man. That's what we always say, and it's true. Tallest versus the shortest champion of bantamweight, right? And maybe. I don't know. I think we might have seen more. I don't know. People complaining about the co-main, the casuals, expecting women over to be entertaining your first make. I disagree with that. There were some great women. Some of the women's fights on that card were the best on the night. I thought the Aldana fight was awesome. And who was it? The submission. That knocked down into that submission. That was awesome. I disagree. Women's fights can be really good. Bro, Trump invited Suda for a speech. He got his name wrong, didn't he? Yeah, we ain't going to get too much into that. I'll tell you that much. How would you feel if Dana done the Sphere game for 4th of July? No. America's not that interesting. American culture is nowhere near as cool as Mexican culture. The first half, hardcore wrestling fans will tell you that Valentina Alexa was a 6 fight. Yeah, no, it wasn't. As I said, though, I'm glad Valentina won because she did what she needed to do and she was disciplined. She was very cerebral. As I said it earlier, she was very cerebral in her performance and her movements with her grappling. Decisive. And, when she recognized when she was in danger and didn't take insane risks. It's what she needed to do because Alexa's very good at that. And that's why she was able to have some success, particularly in their first fight when she won and also the second one. So, for me, I thought Valentina fought a good fight. Was it exciting to watch? No, maybe not, but it was definitely impressive. Never get my hopes up. They can be great, but don't bet on it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go. I think if Sean had made the fight a bit dirty and worked on throwing those knees behind the jab and starting along with the teep kicks, he could have eked a split decision. I don't know. Well, I mean, I can agree with the last bit because the judges gave it a 48-47 towards Merab. How are you giving 2 rounds to Sean there? Mental. Half American history include the Brits anyway. Yeah, thanks. Then he probably cried, went to his bed. I don't think so. Listen, Merab's still quite a big name. Maybe not as much as Sean, but Valentina's performance was too good. Timing of the takedowns and scrambles. Exactly. Listen, you got to understand, like, it's up to Grasso or whoever is in Valentina's way, or in this case, to do something about it. If you're just going to sit there and let yourself get taken down and sit on bottom and not work your way back up, then that's on you. Shevchenko fought the fight she needed to fight, and she won. So what can you say? Can you see events work at Open Roof Stadium? I know have they ever done it before? I don't know if they've ever done it before. Listen, I know there's been big talks about like bringing the UFC to Wembley Stadium in the UK instead of the O2, which is 90,000. But they've always said they don't like doing it because of weather predicting. It makes logistically very difficult. So I don't think so. They've never really been a fan of that, have they? Merab Haitian IQ. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Didn't stick around to hear the scores or results. Yeah, no, bro. 2 of the judges gave it 48-47 towards Merab, but still, you shouldn't be giving 2 to Sean. He had 1 glove grab. I don't think it's that deep. He didn't touch a sucker punch Merab. How was that a sucker punch, bro? The bell didn't go. Merab got up when there was 3 to 4 seconds left of the round. The fight's still on. Sean's within his rights to do that. Sean did nothing wrong in that example. The glove grab, I agree, but not that thing you're talking about. That's crazy. Valentina gets the 8th Ruby versus Fiora. I don't know, man. I think Fiora might beat her. Again, as I said, I'm a massive Valentina fan, but Fiora is very good, and she's in her prime right now. Valentina definitely isn't. I would want that to happen, and then moving up and winning there and becoming a double champ. But listen, it's tough. Bro, I'd love to see Kayla Harrison versus Valentina, though. That would be awesome. Herb said stop. No, he said stop to Merab for kissing his head. He didn't say stop to Sean. Merab turned his back when the fight was still on. That's on him. Sean did nothing wrong there. Rags are just Brits who ran away from their home. I don't know about that one. One good round 5. Yeah, he won that one. I give him, that's what I'm saying. 49-46 was the clear scorecard for me. Carjo, 2 examples of strikers just getting taken down endlessly. Do you have examples of fights where striker stopped the takedowns easily? Leon versus Usman. Number 3. I was there. Leon, that's probably the best example of elite takedown defense at the top level against a wrestler, striker versus wrestler. That's the best, like in terms of game planning. That fight was really good. Colby, they won against Colby as well, but a bit less so. But go watch that. If you go look back at that Leon fight versus Usman, he fought on the back foot beautifully with the leg kicks. And every time Usman shot for takedown, Leon was fighting 2-on-1 on the hands. And pretty much negated all of them bar like 2. Sean had 2 glove grabs. I don't remember if he had 2. Sean, Leon, Dustin, all the exciting champs are getting ran through by the Euro wrestlers. We're in the dark era right now. We are, man. Sean's partying too much and playing too many games on Twitch. Was he ready? Bro, a lot of that's persona, Calvin, man. I think you understand. Sean definitely had a very good camp and definitely trained hard. I don't think that was ever in dispute, man. He just lost. He lost to the better man on the night. Think O'Malley moves up a weight class? No, he'll stay. He'll stay. I know he's big for bantamweight, but he'll stay for a little bit. I'm sure he wants to get that one back, man. Let's be real. He wants to get that one back. I feel like a lot of people mistake with O'Malley. It's like this confidence, this brashness. It's all an act, man. You're clearly a chill dude. I like O'Malley. I'm a fan of the guy. You know, I know he didn't fight at his best last night, and Merab fought very good, but you know, listen, the fact he was already making jokes about it, saying he's drilling takedowns afterwards, what can you say? Like the guys, I can't hate the dude. Check General, Chell knows what a champion is. Okay, I don't. This is about to be bullshit. That is true, actually. Sean grabbed Merab glove. Herb warned him, and he did it again. That was when Herb stopped the fight. I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened. Am I crazy? I know it happened once when Sean was trying to sell that triangle. I remember that, but I don't remember seeing it happen again. The only other time Herb stopped the fight was when Merab was kissing him on the head. And then Sean fired back when Merab turned his back, which was he was within his rights to do. So I don't think expecting to be a submission thing. I don't think he was. I don't think Sean was in massive trouble with any of those submissions. I know the guillotines you could argue, but I think he was fine. I'm sure they prepared for that. It was more of a strategic position to help more just drain Sean even further. Because you got to understand, Merab he wasn't trying to finish that choke entirely, but he was using it as leverage to drive all of his weight into Sean and just tire him out even further. Because you understand, when someone's shifting all your weight, if you're in turtle position, that shit can tire you out, man. First stoppage for Merab yelling at Sean's corner. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that was because Tim Welch was trying to do the thing he did in the Aljo fight. You know, trying to coach him. Merab was using subs to control Sean. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Crazy him kissing Sean or what he did after finishing Costa. I think the latter, bro. I think that was a little bit too crazy. Yeah, let's chill with the beef, guys. Let's chill with the beef, shall we? A little bit less than that. Cool. Yeah, we chill with the beef, guys. All right. Yeah, no. Listen, as a whole, the card was good, man. I thought Zelhuba Rubovic was one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. It was just batshit. But yeah, okay to disagree. Yeah, chill. I don't want you guys insulting each other. That's when we gotta start whipping out the timeouts. All right, that's when those come into play. So let's chill on that front. I trust you guys to be a bit civil. If I'm civil, you guys got to be too. Got the Paul Craig doc. Yeah, 2 views, bro. I appreciate the reference. God of War reference. I'm loving that format right now. But I would, but there's not enough really on him. I mean, there is. But it's difficult, and anyway, no one will really fucking watch it. Listen, I'm working on the Tapora documentary right now. I started early little. Started planning it last week, which is very rudimentary, but we're really starting to start it up today. The Tapora documentary, which is there's not going to be a video this week coming up. I'm going to spend 2 weeks making this as best as I can. So you guys are going to really enjoy. Hopefully, it'll be my best piece of work yet. That's the aim. I want it to be my best video, so we'll see. It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to start holding up a 1 when they announce he has 2 losses, or his 0 meme. Is his 0 meme over? I think it's over. I don't think he can dispute. Listen, I think he was kind of. I think he's within his rights to say what he said about the first Vera fight. It was a bit fluky. So if he wants to count that as doesn't count as a loss, I kind of get it. He'll put this one for sure. Can I get mod now? We don't need that. We don't need mods right now. I appreciate you though. Listen, maybe one day I'll do it. I can handle the chat right now. But if things start getting out of hand, I'll call on you. But for Sugar State Athletic Commission, nah, he won't call upon them. You know what I mean? He'll accept this. He's already accepted the loss. He said it on Twitter, man. He said he came up short. That by itself is admission, right? He's admitted his shortcomings that he's lost. So I don't think we're gonna see that whole sort of shtick we did with Vera. So I won't worry about that. Ronaldo or Rolando or Mousy. I don't know what that means, bro. Am I stupid? Probably. Damn, 30 people here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, guys. We'll be here for a little bit more, and I got to jump off. More work done. Sean fought all for how he did in round 5. He could have easily won. I don't think so. I don't know about that one personally. I think he just got a nice shot and found that front kick to the body. That was nice. I don't think it was anything. It wasn't really a different style approach. Navigate, we've done this too many times. I don't know, bro. I don't like doing shit like that. I find it a bit weird. You lot are all decrepit. Sugar State Athletic Commission is only called upon for fluke wins. There you go. Exactly. They said it. Sean isn't going to become champ again. If someone else is the champion, I think he can. As long as it's not Merab. Messi. All day Messi as well. Trofield. I think Merab's just tailor-made to beat Sean. Personally. I'm personally glad that we've got Sterling finally moved up to featherweight, because that just makes the division so much easier to deal with. We don't have to have this nonsense between Merab and Sean and Aljo. It's just like, okay, sorted now. We're done. Oh, we're good. Oh, man. My body is a corpse from jiu-jitsu, man. Jesus. Is reaction stream to 308 like 294? I don't know, man. Maybe. My opinion, it's you. I know it's me, my man. Wait, female? Pause, bro. No, I'm joking. Thank you. Kind words. Do you think Sean can beat Merab if he initiates a takedown and gets on top, or is Merab just too bulky? No. Merab's takedown defense is too good. Merab's he's just wrangly. You can't get a hold of him. That's the thing with him. Sean wouldn't even be able to take him down. I know he just wouldn't, man. He wouldn't. And even if he did, he's definitely not keeping him there. Merab is that's too high of a pace, and he's too mobile. So that's kind of what I thought about with Sean against Merab. I thought Sean would be able to get up easily from Merab's takedowns. But man, Merab's just relentless, bro. I would not want to fight that man. Truly. If I was like a top level MMA fighter, he's the last guy I'd want to fight. It'd just be a nightmare. I'd be dreading thinking about that, You have more success just rushing with strikes than wrestling Merab. Yeah, I mean, I almost did the same thing about the Leon fight, When Leon, as I said, when Leon took the front foot against Bilal, look how much success he had. I mean, it was that teep kick to the body. That was, I was like, oh, shit. If we ever get the EPO, Merab might be juicing, to be fair. Who knows? What would Sean need to do to change to win against Merab in a rematch? I don't know, bro, truly. Work on the takedown defense. That's kind of what he has to do. Because Sean's realm is on the feet. That's it. He has to avoid those takedowns, but it's easier said than done. Merab's about one of the best in the game when it comes to doing them. So, yeah, I don't know. Zobi Ribovic was probably the best fight on the card. Yeah, I mean, it was tough. That, or I really liked the Joshua Van fight. Was crazy. Joshua Van versus Edgar Chairez. Man, crazy. All right, I'm going to ask a couple more, and I am going to head off. Get some food down my gullet. Sean has literally popped for us. No, he popped for weed, bro. Big difference. Who's the CIVPO? Usman or Merab? Both of them. Did Bilal and Merab picks? No. What about the rest of your picks on those cards, huh? Exactly. Jaws was too tall and thin at bantamweight. No, I think that works in his favor for most guys, just except for Merab. Merab's style, I don't think you can really replicate Merab's style. No one really can. And he's just tailor-made to beat Sean. So I think Sean's style is beneficial for the most part of that division because not many people have it. It's the same with Merab. They've got so unique styles. They're very difficult to decipher for most guys. It just so happens that Merab's is tailor-made to beat Sean's, man. He bought for rostering. Is that true? Probably, maybe it is. I don't know shit, honestly. Fair enough. I didn't know that. I thought you popped for weed. Did he really? Let me have a look at that. Better not be bait. I swear to God. No. Oh yeah, I'm not seeing it. Whatever. Why am I fighting style body type? You say is it easy for you to beat? For me, well, considering I only train it. Oh shit. Considering I only train in jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna say not any of them. Surely you got to go for a striker though. You pray you get a lucky shot. That's it. Two suspensions all fairs, man. Apollo Sunlight. I only took 2 years off of MMA to learn wrestling and grappling just to lose to a guy with 0 control time and who does nothing with his takedowns. I don't think you can be harsh on him, to be honest with you. Perhaps very good. That's just the reality of it. If that's what, I don't know if that's what you're getting at, but contaminated supplements. Yeah, we've heard that before though. You know, maybe it is, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? Anyway, peeps, I am going to make way. I got stuff I really got to do tonight. I do apologize for just jumping off a couple minutes early, but I appreciate all of you being here. We will be back on stream on Thursday. Podcast should be out tomorrow. I know it's normally out today, but it'll be out tomorrow. Video on Friday. No video on Friday because it'll be out next week. The Tapora documentary. It's going to be a big video. It's going to be fucking awesome. I hope it's going to be if it all comes together properly. A lot of work ahead, but I'm going to try and make it the best as I can. Make it the best video I've ever made. That's the plan, guys. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a fun one. Hopefully a casual guide after that. Obviously streams and podcasts and all that jazz in between. And obviously I'm always active on the Discord. For you guys, I know I see a lot of new faces today. If you guys aren't, join the Discord. I'm always in here sporadically, as is most of the guys, regulars in the stream. Go up and join that right now. Join that Discord. Yeah, we have a chat there. My eyes look massive. Yeah, I'm wearing glasses, bro. They make my eyes look huge. They're not actually that big. But yeah, join up on that Discord, man. We're all up in there. Appreciate you, Isaac, Navigator, all of you guys. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Have a good one, and I will see you in a little while. See you later.